If you ever wondered what would happen if science fiction and automotive engineering had a baby, well, meet the 2026 Mercedes AVTR. Inspired by the world of Avatar, this isn't just another electric vehicle. It's something entirely different. Something that reads your brainwaves, reacts to your breathing, and looks like it drove straight out of the year 3026. But now that it's here, the real question is it actually practical, or is it all just flashy tech and movie magic? Let's start with the basics. The Mercedes AVTR, short for Advanced Vehicle Transformation, is a fully electric concept vehicle that Mercedes-Benz developed in collaboration with the creators of Avatar. And while it's technically categorized as a concept vehicle, Mercedes has brought a surprising amount of that original vision into a functional, drivable prototype. It's not designed for the mass market yet, but it shows us where the brand's head is at when it comes to the future of mobility. Just one glance at the AVTR and you know this isn't your everyday electric car. The design is radical. There are no doors in the traditional sense. Instead, the entire side of the car opens up like the wing of a bird. The body is smooth and fluid, with no sharp lines or defined panels. The wheels aren't even round in the conventional way. They're spherical, allowing for full 360-degree movement. That means the AVTR can actually move sideways like a crab. You heard that right. Parallel parking could literally become sideways parking. Then there are the 33 individual bionic flaps, or scales as some call them, on the rear of the vehicle. These flaps move and react to your driving, to airflow, and even to your gestures. They give the car a lifelike presence, almost like the vehicle is breathing or communicating with you. It's wild to look at, especially in motion, and it grabs attention without trying too hard. Mercedes says the materials used in the exterior shell are sustainable and biodegradable. The luminous blue lighting around the vehicle gives it that unmistakable Avatar glow, especially at night. There are no visible mirrors, no traditional door handles, and no grille, of course, just sleek panels, glowing lines, and a spaceship-like silhouette that looks like it should hover instead of roll. Now, let's talk about what it feels like to step inside. Calling the AVTR's interior a cabin feels wrong. It's more like entering a living room from another galaxy. Instead of a traditional steering wheel, you control the vehicle through a multi-function central control pad that responds to hand movement, heart rate, and even brain activity. Yes, you heard that right. The AVTR is equipped with brain-computer interface technology. It literally detects your neural signals and translates them into actions. It's not full-on telepathy, but it's the closest thing the automotive world has seen. The seats are made from a vegan leather alternative called Dinamica, which is made from recycled materials like old clothes and plastic bottles. The floor is covered with sustainable wood from fast-growing trees. Everything inside feels soft, organic, and fluid. There's not a single hard edge. The ambient lighting changes based on your mood, and the glass dashboard becomes an interactive projection screen when needed, merging real-world data with environmental visuals in real time. Driving, or maybe we should say navigating the AVTR, is unlike any other vehicle experience. There's no engine in the traditional sense. Instead, it runs on a completely new battery technology that uses graphene-based organic cells. That means no rare earth metals, no toxic chemicals, and fully compostable battery materials. Mercedes claims a range of up to 700 kilometers on a full charge, and the battery can be recharged in under 20 minutes. As for performance, it's not designed to be a sports car, but it is surprisingly responsive. The 4 individual motors, one on each wheel, give it all-wheel drive and torque vectoring, meaning each wheel can rotate independently for precise control. It can handle tight corners, complex urban navigation, and even soft off-road terrain thanks to its adaptable suspension and low center of gravity. Acceleration from 0 to 60, you're looking at just under 4 seconds, which is impressive for a car of this size and tech loadout. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The AVTR doesn't just move with your hands or your feet, it moves with you. The car measures your pulse, tracks your breathing patterns, and adjusts cabin settings accordingly. If it senses you're stressed, it can change the lighting, music, and even the scent inside the vehicle to help you calm down. It's less like driving and more like being in a wellness pod that happens to get you places. Safety, of course, is a major part of this equation. Even though the AVTR doesn't yet have crash ratings due to its concept status, Mercedes has built it with their most advanced AI-assisted safety systems. Think Level 4 autonomous driving, 360-degree LiDAR and radar coverage, predictive pedestrian detection, and real-time adaptive controls. The car can recognize obstacles before you see them and suggest alternate routes or emergency maneuvers in a calm, non-intrusive way. There are no airbags in the traditional sense. Instead, the seats and frame adapt to your body and the situation using active tension materials. It's all very sci-fi, but backed by real testing and data. As far as pricing goes, Mercedes hasn't released a commercial version with a price tag yet, but insiders suggest that a limited production model could cost north of $750,000. Yes, that's a jaw-dropper. But considering the level of innovation packed into this machine, and the fact that it's likely going to be produced in very small numbers, it makes sense. Mercedes has hinted at offering a less extreme, production-ready AVTR variant in the future, possibly landing in the $150,000 to $200,000 range. If that happens, we could be looking at the next generation of luxury EVs. Now, let's talk about pros and cons. The biggest pro, without a doubt, is the technology. Nothing on the road comes close to what the AVTR is doing in terms of biometrics, user interface, and sustainable design. It's forward-thinking in every sense. The design, love it or hate it, is a showstopper. You will not go unnoticed in this car. The ride comfort is excellent, the environmental impact is minimal, and the user experience is like nothing else. On the downside, this car isn't for everyone. The controls take getting used to. If you're used to a steering wheel, switching to a palm-based neural interface will feel alien, literally. Plus, the price is out of reach for most drivers. And while it's packed with features, it's still in the concept to prototype stage, so you're not likely to see one at your local dealership anytime soon. Also, with all this tech, long-term reliability and repair options are big unknowns. You can't exactly take this to a regular mechanic. So, who is the AVTR for? Right now, it's for collectors, influencers, tech pioneers, and high-profile sustainability advocates. But more than that, it's a proof of concept, a look into what the future of mobility might actually feel like. And if Mercedes can take even half of what the AVTR offers and bring it into mainstream production vehicles, we're looking at a revolutionary shift in how we interact with cars. At the end of the day, the 2026 Mercedes AVTR is more than a vehicle. It's a vision, one that blurs the line between machine and human, between function and emotion. Is it practical for everyday driving? Not yet. But is it exciting, inspiring, and worth paying attention to? Absolutely. If you're someone who's excited about where technology and sustainability meet, this car is a bold promise of what's to come. And whether you're ready to plug into that future or just admire it from the sidelines, one thing's for sure, you won't forget the AVTR anytime soon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give the video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most futuristic cars. Until next time, drive safe and maybe drive a little weird.